So what is programwitheric.com? So programwitheric.com is a website where we teach JavaScript. I go over topics like Emberj.js, Node, Express, Sales, and much more. Occasionally we even have an interview. So the purpose of the site is to really understand how JavaScript works and what you can do to be a better programmer. So why JavaScript? Well, JavaScript's a very versatile language. You can learn it using the front of the website. You can use it learning the back of the website. You can do a lot of different things. And it's a great place for beginners to learn web programming, is to learn JavaScript, after you learned HTML and a few of the other basics. So why Ember? Emberj.js is a single-page application JavaScript framework. And what that means is it's really good to create ambitious web applications. I really enjoy the language, so I write a lot about it. Let's take a little bit closer look into Ember. You can see here, this is the Emberj.js website. And as I described before, it's a framework for creating ambitious web applications. And this is a lot of what I teach at programwitheric.com. This Ember is a type of single-page application. So you can see from Wikipedia here, a single-page application is a web application or website that fits on a single web page with a goal of providing a more fluid user experience akin to a desktop application. Now there's a few different type of JavaScript frameworks that adhere to this. The three most popular ones right now is Angular.js, Ember.js, and Meteor. And I really focus on Ember.js. I think it's the easiest to learn, especially for beginners. It has a little bit of a learning curve, but once you learn it, you can be really productive as a web developer. Another front-end framework that falls underneath this single-page application is something called Aurelia. Aurelia.io is the website, and it's a brand new JavaScript framework that it says it's a next-generation JavaScript client framework that leverages simple conventions to empower your creativity. So this is another type of framework that I discuss frequently on my website. So what about Sales? Sales.js is a framework that's used for the back of your website. It's very similar to Express and can be used to really quickly get up and running. It has something called blueprints that you can use to, for example, create a RESTful service. Learning to program is really important nowadays. President Barack Obama has gone out and told everyone to learn how to program. So has many leaders and politicians. It's actually a very useful skill. And Program with Eric actually helps people learn how to program. You don't have to be an expert. You can just be a beginner starting out. My tutorials are very simple, very easy. And what I'm trying to do is just make it simple to start out and get something going. I would recommend for people to start off with something simple, like with Ember.js is the preferred JavaScript framework. You can also just try to learn JavaScript by itself. You can run it for example, using Node. So once again, thank you for coming to my website. If you want to connect with me, you can connect with me on Twitter at ErikCH. You can also connect with me on my email newsletter below. Just sign up. Every week I send out tips and tricks in JavaScript. And you can also email me at erik@programwitheric.com. So once again, thank you for stopping by.